What's up?
Not much. What's up with you?
Just doing a yogurt dive 2022.
Oh my god, kill me now. All
You
right.
know, I'm just chilling, having a good night. It's Taco Tuesday. It was like a real busy day at work today.
Man, it was busy at work today too.
Yeah, but we're about to get busy with these points of views about this show called Legendary.
Let's do it.
All right.
You start. What do you want to talk about first?
So,
Okay, let's back up
wait,
a
wait,
little
yeah,
bit.
yeah. Let's back it up a little bit. So, I'm Terrence Prescott Barnes. This is
I'm Ricardo.
all right. And this is Come Over and Bend Over.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Welcome. This is just one episode, and we are just doing our thing today, talking about Legendary, cause we went on a Legendary bender, and it's been great. Um, okay, let's start. The show is available on HBO Go or HBO Max. HBO. It's an HBO show. Season 3 starts on May 19th. And the reason why we are going to talk about it is because Terrence had not watched the show before. So we watched the first two seasons so he could, get to know it. And I think he likes it. Do you like the show, Terrence?
Yes.
Can you please explain to the audience what the show is like?
So Legendary is about the ballroom scene. It's a competition reality based show about the ballroom scene where houses made up of the LGBTQIA PK, I believe, plus everything else in the alphabet. And it's 5 people per house. And they have these categories of 5 elements of ballroom. I can't recall right now that quick because I don't know all the terminology like that. But it's pretty dazzling, okay? It's glimmering, it's hopeful, it's lovely, it's satisfying, it's powerful, it's strong, it's elegant, it's neat to the groin.
Okay.
It's fucking great.
I think he likes it.
Now, I say all that to say this. That was the great part of the show. The judges, they had a little bit too much mic time.
Okay, so yes, Legendary, it's a reality competition show that is on HBO. And uh, as every other reality competition has, they have judges. I don't hate the judges as much as he does. At least not on the first season. Second season, it was a little iffy, but things were different on the second season. It's a great show. There's a lot of dancing, a lot of cool costumes, a lot of people doing things with their bodies that I didn't even know that it was possible. Or I guess I knew it was possible. I just knew that I can't do it.
Right.
But it's just a fascinating show. I love reality competition of any kind, and I already knew a little bit about the show, but I hadn't watched season one, so I watched it, and I am like a stan now. Like it's my new Drag Race. Well, I still watch Drag Race, but like it's my new like reality competition that every time that they have a new season, I will be there waiting. You know what I mean?
I mean, if you want to be like that.
I am like that. I'm not happy about it.
Yeah, you are happy about
Do
it.
you
Over
think?
there grinning and stuff. Can you hear the grin in his voice? He was very satisfied watching this show.
No, but I am what they would call a reality competition junkie. I legit enjoy British Bake Off because I don't know. I have a good time watching. You saw me watching the other day. Is a cake. I have. We're here to talk about Legendary. Let's get back to Legendary.
All right. So I want to get all of the bad things out of the way because I really want to, give everybody the quote flowers, unquote. All right. So I want to start off by saying that the judges all get 2 thumbs downs for me. They are worse than the ANTM judges. It's pretty bad. It's pretty tasteless. And, I don't care how much celebrityism they have. I wanted to see the people up there who are brave enough and strong enough to perform like that. All right,
I
that's
mean,
what I want to see.
well, Naomi's there.
But she's judging. She ain't doing nothing but one performance a season.
Whatever. Go
I
on.
wasn't entertained by that anyway. The other thing I didn't
That's not
like
how balls
was
work, but okay.
the heteronormativity of it. And I say that to say this because there's a lot of ways that the gay community can actually, be gay instead of being hetero, and they follow this rhetoric of showing people stories. And I really didn't like that. I found it very counterproductive to showing what the LGBT is about and things like that. Just going off that, basing a show off that. I just got a lot of very hetero energy from the production of the show.
I understand what you're saying. I also I so I feel the same way. Like it's a little bit of like you know tear jerky, cause but also like there's a lot of LGBTQ content that is like this, just like, oh yes, we will give you a show, but we have to extort all the tears possible, and I agree. It is a little bit, in my opinion. It's not like I don't know exactly. I don't know if I would call it straight hetero whatever, but it could be. I don't know. I will say that I could use less of the sad story part of that show, but I also think that if they made a show with all these trans women and didn't say anything about that, a lot of people in the trans community would be like, wow, you have all that and you didn't have 1 minute to show their stories. So it's kind of like a double-edged sword. Like, yeah,
I mean, is it because
it
the
is
show is like legendary entertainment, right? Legendary ballroom stuff.
yes, I know, and I understand that, but I also understand, and I'm not saying like that takes away from the show, because the show is still amazing, even though we have these parts that are a little bit like trauma porn. But yeah, that's what it's called. But like I don't
I'm
think
crawling into my coffin.
it's just because like I think that they are damned if they do, damned if they don't. They did it, and we're like, I don't like it. But had they not done it, maybe I would be here saying, well, they could have told a little bit more of their stories. You see what I'm saying? So I
I
understand
mean,
why you're frustrated and you don't like it,
I
but
mean, do
I
you
also
know?
don't.
Because I've seen a lot of entertainment in my life, and if people out here performing, entertaining, and things like that, that's what I want to see. If I want to hear their stories, post their interviews and their confessionals on a
Hmm.
website.
Yeah.
Now, if you want to connect to people like that, do it like that. I wanted to connect to them through the dancing.
Hmm.
Like I don't really care for anybody's story, and that was even on the Road Rules Real World Challenges.
Hmm.
I just wanted to see what kind of BS contraptions they was making on the show. I didn't
Hmm.
need to hear all of that. All
Hmm.
right, they had too many heebie-jeebie stories, and sometimes they had that on Legendary.
Yeah, I'll say this about Legendary. If the I would love if they had like the main show where it's like performance after performance after performance, like without the story in between the performances, because I feel like that takes away from the rhythm of the show. It would be
Mm-hmm.
way more fun if
It
we
was
were
a ta
just
ta ta
like,
ta 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 ta
exactly,
for a whole segment of 15
yeah,
minutes.
or at least like every block of the show is like two, three teams. You know what I mean? At once, instead of telling stories. I agree with that. I think that would make the show way like more, way faster or more enjoyable. I don't know exactly the word for it,
I
but I think
mean,
you know what I'm saying. Because
yeah, I
then,
know what you're
and
saying.
then like all the story and like the backstage drama could be a separate show, like Drag Race has Untucked. You know what I mean? Because then whoever wants to watch the storylines and the reality show of it, of like people arguing and pointing fingers at each other, which by the way I love,
Yes,
they can watch that show. And
that
who
would be
wants to watch the
perfect.
dance part and the whole performance and the ball part
Yes,
of it, then we could watch on the main show. But I also don't think,
definitely.
but I don't think they were offered two shows, so they had to, take what they cut, like
True.
get the check from HBO and just make the show.
Yeah, but you know me, I always ask for too much.
Oh, me too. Me too. That's Look. If we didn't like the show, we wouldn't be here talking about it. You know what I mean?
True, because I
There's a,
like it more than the negative things I had to say.
yeah.
We can move from that unless you got some things to add to what you didn't like about the
Uh,
show.
so the other bad thing the only bad thing that I want to talk about, and I don't think it's a bad thing. It's just like it's apparent. There is a difference between season one and season two. Season one was filmed before COVID, or like before the last episode is after COVID started, and then season two. So on season one we have an audience, so there's people cheering. It's a ballroom vibe because there's people like disagreeing with the judges and
Yeah, it's
cheering the
much more of
people.
an impact
Yeah,
with
it's
a
like
crowd.
it's so cool with a crowd. And then season two, because of COVID, of course they didn't have a crowd. So I'm not saying it took away from the show.
But it took away from the show.
It just made it feel like season two was weaker, and it wasn't. It's good. The people that were on season two are great, but if they had an audience when they were performing, it would be way cooler because then people would be reacting and go like, yes, which is what we're here for.
Pussy.
Yeah, which is why the girls paid their $30.
Yes.
So I said what I said now, and as I said, like it's great. Season three, they have a crowd back, so
And Kiki Palmer.
well, we'll see how she does. Now let's get to what Terrence wants to talk about next. Let's talk about good stuff.
Yeah, let's talk about the good stuff. So, let's, do it in order and things. All right. Let's start off with our top 5 houses of season 1.
Houses?
Yes.
Okay.
Wait, you didn't make that list?
Not for the houses. The only list that I made was the top 5 performances. But I can give you a top 5. Hold on, I just have to pull up the houses.
Okay, while he's
Houses.
pulling up the houses, I want to say that my top 5 from 5 to 1 is Balmain, then Ebony, then Gucci, then Ninja. Then my number one choice is the House of Escada, and you should know why. All right? If you know me as an individual, you will understand why I like that group a lot. All right?
Yeah, we get it. So, my favorites, and that's the thing. Like, I don't want to rank them, but my top 5 would be Gucci, Balmain, Escada, Laven, and actually, I don't have a top 5. Though
Now look at this here.
yeah, it's a top 4. I don't care for the other house. Like, there's nothing wrong with the other house. Like, I just didn't do it for me.
Okay.
Like,
So
they're not bad. It's just not on my top.
true. Okay, so let's talk about the top 5 performances of season 1. Oh, he really, I see the
I
notes.
got notes.
He was writing, but calligraphy and everything, hieroglyphics. He went around the world with it. So, you want to go first on this one?
Sure.
Actually,
Okay, why don't we do each one does one?
no, we can't do that because guess what? I don't have a top 5. I have a top 6.
Okay, so I'm gonna go first.
So you got 5?
Oh, I think I have more than 5, but
Okay.
I can narrow mine down. Okay, 1, anything Jeter. Like I was obsessed with him.
He
He's
was.
amazing. Same thing with Michaela's. So like
Yes, he
my
was.
top one is already a tie. It's Jeter and Michaela. They had give them their flowers. Like they are amazing.
Give them all.
And then anything that had my Lord and Savior, Cheyenne.
Yes.
So any
goddess.
Escada performance, just because of Cheyenne being Cheyenne, because she's perfect.
Just spraying a goddess pussy across that stage.
One of the best bottom 2 performances is Cheyenne against, I think, I don't know who she was doing the bottom 2 against, but she won, of course, because it's her.
Yeah.
And she's so fucking perfect. So
Right.
that's 3, right? I'm on
Yeah.
3. I need another 2.
performances.
Yes. The final battle between Shisei, like, and that other guy. I think it was at House of West that they had to battle. Shisei, perfect. Like, she was killing it. So it was her second bottom too, and she saved the house again because she was that kind of girl.
No,
Yes.
Ninja was in the bottom twice, right?
No, 3 times.
Oh, okay.
Because there was a week that they didn't go home.
Oh yeah, there was a week. That week.
Um,
Yeah, because it was Chisei, then it was Sharon.
um, and we're supposed to talk about performances.
Yes.
So I'm just saying that any performances that these people have,
Look at them.
is this cheating? I'm
No,
sorry.
it's not cheating. That's how you feel. So it's a reality.
And I'll say this, Mother Erica.
Yeah, that's his nigga right there.
Mother Erica. You're
That is his favorite N word. He ever talk
obsessed.
about Jeter and Michaela
No.
and
Jeter,
Cheyenne, but Erica, every time she came on the screen, he was gushing.
with a face like that, with a body like that, imagine being Mother. Anyways, I think I did. I get to 5 already.
I don't know. You can
Okay.
keep going because I see your list.
Also,
Now,
like,
get it off your chest. Let them know what you liked about the
also
performances of season
the
1.
father of the gorgeous of Gucci. That man can. I'm sorry. I know I love you. You know that, right, Terrence? But
Yeah, I know you love me.
that man can have what he can do whatever he wants. He's perfect.
True, but I love you, babe.
I would also just prefer him like not talking, but I'll take even if he wants to talk. If he wants to talk, I'm okay with it
Boy,
too.
bye.
Also, oh my God, Packrat, freaking phenomenal. Packrat, please
In a body category.
be my friend. Also, Father Jamari from Balmain.
Yes.
Also, call me, please. And yeah, I think that's all I want to say.
About the performances.
In episode 2, Cheyenne versus Christian was hot,
Yes.
very hot.
I mean, what was not hot about it?
Yeah, Cheyenne. See,
When was there ever a cold moment in Legendary?
true. But here's the thing about so I'm obsessed with Cheyenne. Like, she's so like.
True, but you about to digress. Anyway,
She's
my
like a
top performances
snake.
are right.
Okay,
I
go
know.
ahead.
Okay, we gonna get back on.
Go ahead,
Cheyenne.
go ahead.
But my top 6 performances. 6 is the House of Escada finale. They look like angels. The choreography wasn't really turned, but it turned me.
Okay.
I was the turntable, they was the DJ, and it was hitting. Okay. Number 5, House of Escada, episode 5. Remember the time. Smooth. Very smooth. Number 4, House of West, episode 1. They was the only people who did something that I've never seen before, not even in my head. And yes, my imagination is my own entertainment. But House of West shut down the first episode with their performance.
Okay.
Number 3, House of Ebony, Remember the Time. Yes, they was definitely in Ebony that day. Definitely. And I'm walking around the bedroom like I got long hair like Isla. And it was hitting. Ricardo didn't like it, and I was about to kick his ass to the curb. But it was hitting. Okay? Ebony was hitting
Yeah.
that episode. My second favorite is the House of Balmain's finale. And you know why?
Because they
my
yanked
girl Calypso, she got yanked.
Poor Calypso. I'm like, they
I
hurt
know,
that
right?
girl.
Why they do that girl like that?
They're gonna
Man,
hurt
you know
Calypso.
her ankles was hurting. It just yanked her. I was like, wow, they got my comedy going. But the number 1 is House of Escada, episode 3, Circus Berserkers. Pussy was everywhere, their performance. It reminded me of how I make Volvos talk.
Oh my God.
But let's get to our our favorite people of the season, all right?
Okay.
So 10 to 1, Shorty Ebony, Gravity Balmain, Cal Balmain, London Escada, Michaela Lunvin, Pack Rat Lunvin, Chisei Ninja, Calypso Balmain, Jazul Escada, and our girl, Cheyenne
Cheyenne.
Escada, my number one favorite. She was doing it, okay? And doing it and doing it well. It was like pancakes.
Cheyenne, if you're hearing this, know that I love you. And if you send me your Cash App, I'll send you $2 because that's all I have. But I would give four if I had it.
I'm already blogging you on my beauty blog, girl. You got it made. You know what you're doing with your life.
Oh, she know. Oh, she knows she's pretty. Don't have to tell her. She's perfect. Oh, but I'll say this. I also like Father Jamari. Father Jamari.
To be honest, I liked all of the contestants.
Yes, I also liked everybody. I
But those people, they were very entertaining to me. They were very, like, when Cal started talking shit on the episode when he did the body category, I was like, oh my nigga, I don't know what I know. He was talking so much shit. I wanted to play him in Smash Brothers. That's how
wow.
much he was going in on that episode. And the whole time, my
So
hand was in front of my face shaking because he was talking so much shit.
when I go to season two,
Yes.
let's go to season two
Let's
because
go to
I don't
season
know
two.
how long we see 20 minutes already.
I know,
So
right?
let's
Just be talking for no reason.
on season two. I have to say that one of my favorites was the House of Tishi. They were phenomenal. But I also understand why they got caught. And when I told Terrence, he was like, "That's not why." But I think it
But then
is why.
again, when you got to think about, yeah,
Yeah, they had already made too much money, like in the balls that they were
yeah,
having intermittently. So like they were already making too much money. I knew that they were not
they
going
were
to win.
balling.
Oh yeah, they had Simone looking freaking phenomenal. That face. Anyways, Hazatishi,
And
Hazamiyaki
Dro,
Mugler.
and Dro,
Oh,
Dro
Dro.
Tishi, he know he was sexy.
Dro, if you can't hear
It ain't
this,
no new. He know he was sexy.
Dro, call me. I'll leave my husband. No, but for real, he's very handsome. In Miyaki Mugler, Tati is perfect.
Uh,
I don't care what anybody says.
Very pretty girl.
So pretty. Also, one of the best performances of the show ever is the pop art one.
Wait,
Where
wait,
the
let's get to
oh,
it. Wait,
so sorry,
wait.
sorry. I'll just say this: it's Tishi. Duh.
Yes.
I loved it. They're perfect.
Okay, that's all your favorite houses.
I don't remember all the houses, but since I'm looking at my notes and there's only like Tishi and Miyaki Mugler,
Okay,
so I'm
so
gonna
my
say
favorite
yes.
houses were Nina Orichi, Prodigy, Miyaki Mugler, Tishi, and Balenciaga.
Prodigy was in one episode.
Yeah, and sometimes that's all it takes for me.
Okay.
Like I'm not an easy person to impress. I'm constantly unimpressed. Like
Okay.
dead ass. If I take another step, I'm gonna be unimpressed with Gravity.
I see.
Okay, now, but these teams were very beautiful to me, and you know, if you see my beauty blog, you know what I mean by beauty. Everybody was beautiful. It was wonderful. Very captivating. The entire season until them costumes got too ridiculous. Okay? Production value went right through the roof on season 2 and it was too much. But those five houses, they did me right. So you ready for the performances?
Oh, before we get to the performance, I forgot to say Diego from Miyaki Mugler. I have a place for you in my house too if you want to come. In my heart at least.
That boy about to have the house of the silver.
Oh, oh. A lot of beautiful men in this show, and I know that I know what I sound like, but they're just beautiful to look at. I'm sorry. Actually, I'm not sorry. They're just also the women are pretty too. Don't get me wrong.
Oh,
I just have a
yeah,
preference.
you know.
It's just a preference, you know. Go
Okay,
on. Okay, now we can go to the performances.
let me
Yes,
do the performances first this time. So this I have 6 for season 2 too,
of course you
and
do.
number 6 is the House of Miyaki Mugles, episode 5, Pop Tart. Their performance, to me, I was surprised. Fashion, not so much, but their performance was great. I loved it.
Isn't it the one that they are dressed like? They look like Power Rangers.
No.
Which one is that?
This was a performance where the house father had the full beard with the box.
Oh, are you talking about?
Pop Tart.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I didn't hear
Episode
that.
5. Okay, number 5 is House of Prodigy. Episode 2, Grand March. I don't care what you say. They were sparkling and cast the crew. What y'all did with the marquees and the lighting, I will forever remember Prodigy's performance because of it. Now, I don't read credits or anything, but y'all get y'all flowers too. Y'all do beautiful work with cinematography. And I appreciate everybody in Hollywood that are on crew because I know what y'all got to go through. All right? Heard about them stories. But moving to number 4, House of Balenciaga's finale. Strongest performance they ever did in the season. All right? Because, they was lacking because, Honey's sister died and things like that. But, they House of Balenciaga performance, their finale, it was really hitting. To
It
me, it
was
was hitting. It was strong. Everybody was performing. Cha Cha and Honey was doing it.
Cha Cha.
Number 3, House of Icon, episode 5, Pop Tart. Y'all know that episode was hitting. Everybody know that episode was hitting. But House of Icon, they looked great. Callie Cat looked incredibly lovely. Second is House of Nina Orichis, episode 3, Tinseltown. To me, they looked like they had the most fun out of any house on the show performing. That was the most fun performance to me, and they was dancing so damn good. I was dancing in my seat. It was wonderful. It was the most delightful I was viewing Legendary. And my number 1 performance for season 2 is House of Tishi's episode 5, Pop Tart. And
Pop art, I think.
nah, it's Pop Tart.
Okay.
But because I looked at the episode
Okay.
name. And you know why this number 1? They was doing choreography. They was giving colors. Dro and Simone went to the back runway and was performing. Dro looked like he was living his best motherfucking life and he was eating cake in between dance moves. They was doing it. They was doing it that night.
Mother Gia, please. Let's talk about Mother Gia. Phenomenal mother, dancing like it's no one's business, which is like
dancing like she 30 and she still got her ligaments together.
Exactly. I don't know how old she is. I also don't care. She's keeping up with the kids. So, shout out to Mother Gia for just teaching everybody how it's done.
Yes.
Like seriously, like she's I would assume that she's the choreographer in charge. So like, phenomenal work, amazing. Somebody give Mother Gia a choreography gig in a TV show or something, because you guys know you're lacking and you need some diversity. So just get Mother Gia because she's great. This is I'm just giving her a reference.
They are
if you
more
guys
than
need
lacking. It. They are depleted.
Yes, they are. Is it my turn?
Yes.
Okay.
Your turn for performances.
I have one of my favorite performances was the Miyake Mugler, the ski one. They killed that shit.
They was looking.
They were looking beautiful.
They was looking like a smoothie that night.
And then when the father came out in like one of those plastic
bubbles.
Yeah, plastic bubbles and walking and rolling that shit, I was like, you better work, you fucking bitch. I love it. Episode 1, or the Grand March one, Miyake Mugler 2, I love that the performance where they look like they're dressed like the Power Rangers. It's like latex outfits. Each one is a different color. I love that. I also like the one where they dress like cartoons, which is episode 2. So it's just Miyake Mugler. I'm just looking at my notes and the ones that I was like obsessed with.
Mostly because of Tati.
Because of what?
Tati.
That too, yes. Also, Tati, the narrator, Miyake Mugler, because
every black and white scene she was saying Satan and it was hilarious.
When she goes like, "Ooh, that was hard, honey," like an erection. I
was like, girl, if you don't stop.
Tati, I love you. I am your biggest fan. I'm going to tattoo that line in my
Somewhere on your
lower
body,
back, my lower
lower
back.
back.
It's gonna be my tramp stamp. So there other two performances that I like is the Hazatishi, the pop art one, like the with the colors. That's like the best performance I've ever seen. Like it was so cool. Also, I like the one where they're dressed as soldiers, which is like they're supposed to
Oh,
look like the toys. You know what I'm talking about? Because on the same episode, Simone wins the duck walking competition in the ballroom.
now I did not like that performance, but Simone did what she had to do that episode, and she
I
was tired afterwards, and I saw it.
I can't imagine. I can duck walk for 10 seconds. I can only imagine what she was doing.
I can't walk for one.
Um, the episode. Let me see here. Yeah, I think that those are the performances that I like the
Okay.
most. I do like on episode 4. No, episode 5. That I think it's Remember the Time, right? Or Tinsel Time or something like that.
No, there's season 1.
So
Episode 5 is Pop Tart. Episode 3 is Tinseltown.
So in the episode 5, Icon looks great. I did not love the performance, but I love the look, and Kylie looks just so cute, and I love
Yeah,
it.
she was dreaming that episode.
Yeah, I think I said everything. Yeah, yes.
Okay, so I want to talk about my favorite people from season 2 real quick.
Okay.
Okay. So, my list is very, very beautiful and handsome. Just want to put that out there, okay? Because y'all know what Cha-Cha Balenciaga was doing that one episode where her hair was white and it was wet.
Oh, she knew too.
She was serving face harder than a mother good night. Okay.
You know what she was doing.
Oh. Marlene Milan serving face the entire series. Okay. She wasn't even on season 1.
Milan.
The entire series. She gonna be serving face in season 3 too. Okay. Jamil Icon. Handsome.
Okay.
He can, use some beefcake regimens, but he handsome. Dro Tishi.
Tishi.
He don't even need beefcake. He don't need no enhancements. He good. He can be scrawny for now.
Also, I just wanna.
He know what he doing.
I just want to pause here, and the hair color that he had in his interviews, that deep blue,
deep blue,
has really been taunting me. Like, I low-key want to bleach my hair just so I can dye that color because of him. So,
yeah, I remember
not
when you
happy.
had that blue-green hair when it was dark before it started fading.
No, but I want that deep
Yeah,
blue.
I can imagine that deep blue.
It would look sick. Anyways, Dro, call me.
Becky Lux. Becky, now I understand why Lux they had to be chopped. I understand, but Becky was serving.
She was.
Becky was season 2 Cheyenne.
Okay, that's a bold statement.
It is a bold statement. He ain't had no hair, but he was a snake.
He was.
He was a serpent. He was an angel.
I would say Milan is the Cheyenne of season 2.
Really?
But I respect your point of view.
Okay.
I just think Milan is perfect too. Like, for me, my Cheyenne of season 2 is Milan.
Okay.
Because every week, the hair was there, the face was there, the
was.
performance was there, the body was there, so...
I mean, I'm still upset that Megan chopped her when she was in yellow, but I get it. Milan was hitting. Okay, moving on to my next one. Marlene Milan.
Okay.
Wrongfully executed in the bottom 2. But when her and Simone was going off, I was like, wow. Marlene's not just a mulatto.
Oh, he was killing it.
Marlene is a full woman. From the House of Milan?
Is it the white lady? No, that's the mother.
No. Yeah, that's the mother.
Let me look at Google who is who on the House of Milan. They left on episode 3, I think, or 4.
She battled Simone, remember?
Oh, yeah.
With the long ponytail?
Yes.
Looking like Rhythm Nation? I love you,
Not the Rhythm
Marlene.
Nation.
I love you, Marlene. You're great. You was giving me Crimson Viper too. But moving along, Kali Cat Icon, and y'all know why. Tati Mugler, y'all know why. Simone Tishi, y'all know why. And Deja Vu Prodigy, and y'all about to find out why. Because she looked like my beauty blonde. When she was in that battle, she did a handstand and stayed up. Pistol was out in there. It was sky blue too. I was flying with it. Car. All right? So who are your favorites?
Um, well,
Well, we know who your favorites, but do you have anything else to say about your favorites for season 2?
so I don't have a lot to say about season 2 when it comes to my favorites because I think I already made pretty clear who
Yeah.
my favorites are.
Mm-hmm.
With that said, I would say that I liked on season 2 how they had more backstage comment. Like so, like the other competitors commenting on the performances.
Yes.
Like as soon as the performance would be done, you would see that they were like, "Oh, that was a good one" or not. So like you could see
Yeah,
how everybody felt about the performance, not
yeah,
only the
and
judges.
Tati. And Tati.
And then, because of that, we got the pearls of wisdom that Tati would drop every. Tati had the best one-liners in the whole season. I want to be friends with Tati. Tati, if you're hearing this, call me. I want to be your friend. It's not because you guys won. Spoiler alert. It's just because I think we could be friends. Loki, you're funny. I love it. Please call me. I want to be your friend. I'm a stan. I don't have anything else to say.
Now call him. Now I just want to give some shout outs. I Tori for bringing Mystique to the ballroom. Shout out to Twilight for never shutting the hell up. Honey, thank you for ruining the season 1
Oh my
in the
God.
best way possible.
Let's take a second to talk about Honey on season 1. That episode is where there's an iconic scene where the person that was battling, like he was on Honey's team,
Yes.
grabs
When she grabbed the
Michaela by the cape and pulls her back. That is an iconic moment, an iconic gif. And if you don't know what I'm talking about,
You go
hit
find
me
out.
up and I'll send you the link because it's just amazing. That should be immortalized. That should be in the Louvre.
Mm-hmm.
It's great. It's just great.
Delicious stayed looking amazing. Calypso is the light at the end of the tunnel.
Calypso, amen.
Dead ass Calypso. You never understood what she was saying, but you was always there for it. And you always wanted to find out what was gonna happen. But Calypso would talk and I would be like, wow.
She was, yeah,
I won't stand up now.
she was going places like in her mind and make no sense to me.
Yes.
But like you could see that there was an idea there. Like she was delivering what she promised. I just didn't understand what she promised. And I was here for every step of the way. I was like, Calypso, yes, please. I need more Calypso.
Yes.
Calypso Jete on Instagram.
Yes. Devali Seville just saying her made my life complete. Thank you, Yo-Yo, for bringing Raven to the ballroom. Thank you, Savion, for bringing Sexy back. I noticed that earlier in the seasons, I like those performances the most because that's the period of film. Oh, snap! I don't know what I'm saying right there. But shout out to Dro Tishu for handling that body contest. It was handled literally.
Yes, it was. It was. And hey, Dro, once again, I don't know if I said it already. No, but yeah, I think season 2 was great, and I'm very excited for season 3. I like some of the guests judges. I have there's a lot of competitors on season 3 that I already know. Some through Terrence, some through Drag
Kamari
Race.
Siraj,
For example,
that's my girl.
For example, Hazel LaBeija, the mother of the Hazel LaBeija is Aja, who was on Drag Race. So I'm very excited for that. One of the judges is coming is Bob the Drag Queen, and I'm a huge fan. So like I'm excited to see because Bob knows what he's doing. So I'm very excited to see it. I want to see what Kiki Palmer is going to do. I want to see if she's going to be good.
You know she's going to be acting up the whole time.
I hope she's going to be... oh my God, I can't believe we forgot this. We went this far into this conversation and have not talked about the jewel of the show, Deshaun, the host.
Oh, yeah. This your N-word. Take it away.
First of all, Deshaun, let's be friends. And can I borrow your clothes? I will starve myself. Whoever styled you, I am a fan. If you styled yourself, which I imagine it could be true, amazing. You were killing it. That golden belt I need that golden belt in my life. I also need every other outfit that he had in the whole like the 2 seasons of the show.
Man, that boy won the catalog.
That one backpack or harness, I don't know how you would qualify that. That looks like it's like an outline of your body.
Oh yeah, that backpack with that
That
outline.
was so
That
lit.
was hard.
So Deshaun, whoever is styling you or whoever, please, I really need to know who did everything because I want all of it. And I love that on season 2 they let him perform with his house, and that was so cool because it's like he's just letting the kids know. It's like, oh, by the way, this is what I can do. Just letting you children know that I still got it, and I am that bitch. So don't try it.
You just
And
started
then,
glowing in the
but
dark.
I just what?
You just started glowing in the dark.
I just love that man. So he's everything I want to be when I'm 57. Just kidding. Just kidding. I don't know how old he is. He's probably 16.
Wow.
It's a 16. Anyways, love, love, love. And he's an integral part of the show because like
He the host. He the narrator.
yeah, and also like he's the MC. So like he's part of like I don't think the show would be the same thing if he was not there. Now regarding the judges, Law Roach act up too much for my taste. Jamila,
I mean, he ain't acting up enough because, with the clothes he wearing, he should be getting an Oscar by now.
well, Jamila is okay. I don't have anything bad to say about her besides of her being too nice. I think it's almost
Too
like
nice.
I think she's too nice sometimes, but
That's a personality.
yeah. See, I just said that I don't have any problem with that. I'm just saying that I don't like people that are too nice.
You don't like people that are too nice?
I come from the Michelle Visage school of judging. Okay, if they are not crying, I'm not happy. So, she's too nice. Now I like.
I guess we ain't never adopting.
Well, I already knew that. I already knew that. But anyways, I also liked Leomi because she, of course, she had her moments. But whenever
Wait,
she was giving
what?
criticism that was related to voguing, she was like, "Look, this is what you did not deliver, and this is what we were expecting." And I think that is very nice because she is from that world. She can explain to the viewer and to the people participating.
Yeah, she a trendsetter.
Yeah, she's perfect. And
Yeah, but now about Leomi, my favorite thing throughout the entire show so far is her screaming when them niggas are hitting it on the stage.
oh yeah, she feeling it.
I be feeling it already. Then here she come. Yeah,
Oh,
I
so
be like, girl,
get it. And I'm like, I'm hearing yelling, get it,
fuck it
get it.
up.
Yes. Like she's another integral part of the show for me because like I need to see whenever they put that camera that is like just her face and she's like arms up, living it, like just shaking her shoulders. I love it. I love it. Love it.
Yeah. Now her commentary is good. Everybody else can be more quiet.
Also, I'll say this. I know Megan Thee Stallion, or it looks like Megan is not coming back on season 3, but I'll say this. I really liked her in the show because when the show started, I don't think she was as big as she got at the time. So, like, she was literally...
Okay.
I don't know exactly if that is it, but anyways, she was very humble. She was very much like, I know that, I don't know everything about ballroom. So I think that is very important. And by the end of it, like she was putting all these people in her performances and like Cheyenne is in her one of her videos, you know what I mean? Killing of course
Shaking
because
it,
Cheyenne is
throwing it.
perfect. Cheyenne can make
Juicy
no
with it.
mistakes. Cheyenne could kill someone and I'll be like, they had it coming. You know what I mean? So
Like she deserves no time. I'm gonna be out there protesting every time.
yeah, exactly. So like I really appreciate Megan for doing that. I don't know what happened, why she's not coming back, probably because she's too busy now. So I can't wait to see how they're gonna
Okay.
fill in. Do you think Kiki's gonna be like every week?
No.
See, I want to
Anyway,
see.
boy, go on somewhere. You know she's gonna be every week. Anyway, it's been great talking about Legendary. Real great. Okay.
Let's see when we're gonna talk about it again. Probably after the first episode, first 2 episodes.
I don't know if I want to be one of those types.
Well, maybe we can.
I mean, we can tweet about it now, right?
Yeah, or we can do a follow up when the season is over.
True. We can do a follow up, and I hope
Maybe
my girl Kamari Siraj represents very well because she did with the Jungle Jills back in 2010, and I still watch her performance because it was pissing everyone.
he does. He does watch it. It's regularly too, like at least once
Yeah,
a
so once
year.
a month.
See, once a month. I was gonna say once a, but I remember like
Yeah, there's a lot of dance performances I gotta watch once a month.
I believe you because I'm like that too with some K-pop stuff. So
Now,
I
all
get
we
it.
need is the Escada episode 3 performance and the Tishi episode 5 performance on YouTube, and I'll be a happy camper. Okay? Because I can't keep going back to HBO Max and they slow ass access
Oh
to their
yeah,
content just
HBO
to watch something I want to see.
fix your timestamps because Jesus Christ, it's
Oh,
bad.
is it bad or is it horrible?
I think it's both. Can you imagine?
All right, so come over and bend over. It's over. Pull them bridges up and get the hell on out.
Well, this was fun. Too much fun. More fun than anyone can handle. So I think we're out, right?
Yeah, we're out.
Well, it was nice talking to you
But why you trying to pinch me?
because I can. All right. Bye.
Yeah, we gonna do. Laters.